Hello. I'm going to call myself Ed. I'm a United Kingdom truck driver, tramping out, living a life of Monday to Friday on the roads, and attempting to deal with depression, I guess also known as attempting to deal with life. It's a lonely job. There seem to be a lot more people in the job coming out of the shells and admitting to suffering with depression or anxiety. I do wonder if they felt that before they started the job, or if they just feel that now that they're in the job. You know, you carry goods around. You can't help but feel you're doing a public service. Whether you're carrying waste to a recycle plant or whether you're carrying tins of beans to a supermarket. It's how it makes you feel. You're carrying goods around. It makes you feel like you're doing a public service. Even though I guess technically you're not. But it makes you feel that way. And the contempt that you feel from other people. You talk to people outside of work and say, hey, I'm a truck driver. And they're almost honoured to know you, almost. They're almost fascinated by what you do. And yet, you go out to the majority of the roads that you're on, and you're met with so much aggression and anger and just a general dislike. But then you get to your delivery point, be it an NDC, a National Distribution Centre, or a factory, and you get 3 other drivers waiting, or you get 20 other drivers waiting. And you're met nowadays with this silence, with people who don't want to communicate with you anymore. And yet we're all doing the same thing. We're all living the same life. Have we lost the plot? Not just drivers, but the world around us. Because it feels like it. I suffer heavily with depression. So maybe it's just me who's lost the plot. Here I am, parked in a lay-by somewhere for the night. I'll be here for the next 11 and a half hours with nobody and nothing, with the inability to go anywhere, stuck doing the job that I love doing. Yet being the most loneliest man on this road. Or maybe being the most loneliest man on this world, and admitting to it. Anonymously, but still admitting to it. It's been a good day today. moments the depression takes hold. For every day, not a single day of my life goes by where I don't wish I could not be on this earth anymore. Even on my good days, and wishes are still there. But it's not quite so heavy. I wish somebody could be there. I wish somebody could sit with me for an hour. Of course, it's a wish that will never happen. But you know what? I don't do this job with my eyes closed. I just think there's more to gain for reaching out and trying to say to somebody, you know, we're fully grown men and women doing this job. There's countless other jobs that are very similar in the sense that you're on your own all the time. This one, you're on your own and you live in a space smaller than a prison cell. You spend mile after mile not just trying to look after yourself, but look after everyone else around you, because there are so many people making bad decisions, and I make bad decisions sometimes, we all do, but I'm expected to make a bad decision and rectify it immediately. Other people seem to just get away with making bad decisions and leaving the likes of me to pick up the pieces, whether that be the carnage of a load that's gone wrong because somebody's cut in front of you, or whether it's just to try and back off a little bit so you can carry on acting like a dickhead. I don't know. I just, you know what? We're human beings, and I feel like we're not supposed to be. In the general public's eyes, we're not public servants, we're not human beings. And we are. And we're just trying to do our job. And all the hate that's out there does nothing for us except make us feel even more disliked and unwanted and in the way. If I wasn't a depressed man through my younger years, and I still carry on doing this job, I would be now. I would be now. There's a group on Facebook. Doesn't matter what it's called, it's just there. I'm not going to name it only because I don't know, maybe I will, but not now. It's a fantastic group. It seems to have a few hundred members, I think. And so far, the majority of them are good, like-minded people who are also suffering, also truck drivers, and are also suffering. But we can't do this on our own. We drivers need help from somewhere. Not gratitude. We need to dismiss the anger and the negativity aimed at us all the time. We're just trying to do our jobs, which in the long run is better for all of us. Thanks for listening.